Okay. We have our guest coming in. I'm very excited. So before we move on to the second part, I would like to ask for your confirmation. Today, I would like to open up an opportunity to you to work with me together, if you allow me so. Just nod your head if you do, or give me a thumbs up if you do. Amazing, amazing. And before I go into all of that, how that could look like, I have a very special guest coming in. Her name is Dr. Robyn, and she's one of my previous students, and she's been with me in a challenge like this last time I ran it, and then she signed up for 5-figure course launch, and she's gotten some amazing results, and she's here with me today to talk to you about it a little bit. Hello, Robyn, how are you?
Hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Sorry I'm popping on late. I was on another call, but I definitely want, can I just take it away and just talk, or you want to ask me questions?
No, I don't know, as you wish. So it's fine. You're not late. First of all,
Okay.
We were doing stuff what we were meant to do anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go ahead, and I will ask you some questions if I have questions after.
Okay. So I had put together a course already, but I was floundering around. I had no idea what to do. I had taken other people's advice. I had looked at this, I had looked at that, but there was no like cohesive thing that I had in my hands to kind of know like step by step what to do. And before I was kind of like afraid because I had no idea what I was doing. Was I going to do it right? Was it gonna look good? Was people going to actually purchase? And so like I was definitely, it was taking me a long time to actually get the ball rolling because of those fears and not knowing what the heck I was doing. So when I signed up for her program, I did each thing step by step. And it was like all of a sudden everything that I had learned in the past had actually all come together and made sense, and I could actually follow. It's almost like it's like a recipe. Like you have this recipe, you follow each of the steps, step by step, and then at the end you're like, oh, I'm ready to launch this course with confidence, knowing that like what I've learned in the program was actually going to allow me to do that. So I did almost everything that she told me to do. And I know next time around, like the things that I didn't add, I'm going to add in. But overall, like the amount of things that I learned and the amount that it allowed me to actually launch my course are unbelievable. So I did launch. It was pretty close to the timeline that I had said I was going to do it. And then I launched it, and then looking back, it's like, wow, like I can't even believe how much stuff I actually learned and how much stuff I actually did. So I mean, if you guys are planning on launching a course, you have to do this program because it totally makes it easy. I mean, it's hard work, but it's easy because you know what you're doing, instead of like, oh, let me try to figure this out. No, you can't. You have to follow the recipe. It's like you can't bake a cake without a recipe. Like, it's chemistry. You can't just bake a cake and expect it to come out properly. I mean, some people probably can, but this is like the perfect recipe.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this. Anyone have any questions about, like, Robyn was in the same position as you are in right now? So I brought Robyn in today so that you have another voice. I can sit here for years and talk, right? And can talk and talk. I think it's always amazing to have a second voice, especially someone who has done exactly what has sat in the seat where you're at right now, and then has taken the leap and has done it and has gotten results. So the time to ask questions is right now. Don't be shy. Just ask any question, whatever is in your mind, whatever you're worried about, you can ask right now.
I want to know. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that's fine. Lekia, please go ahead.
I want to know, when you launched your first course, was it difficult for you to sell your course? Did you find yourself hitting a wall a couple times? What was your strategy?
So I think the key is, being confident in that people want, what you're trying to sell. And Tina teaches you that. So like once you know that people are actually interested in what you have to offer, your confidence totally changes, and you're ready to just kind of like go. Like I know people want this. I know I got the goods. I'm just gonna go for it. That I mean, that for me was the hugest thing, was like the confidence in knowing that people wanted what I had because I researched it. I learned that they did want it. And then knowing that like what I was offering is what was going to help all these people. And it just gives you the confidence to move forward. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you.
Nice, thank you. Anyone else has a question? Petra, 1 or 2? Petra 1, Petra 2.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Where exactly do you put the courses on your own website, or is there a platform that you use for the courses?
So I, because of my business that I'm in already, I'm a chiropractor. I had a platform. I wish that I had not started with that platform. And, you know, Tina's going to introduce you to an amazing platform. Her platform is really awesome. And it's kind of like puts everything all in one place. So that was the other thing for me, is that I had a bunch of things in a bunch of different places, and she teaches you how to like make everything cohesive and all into one platform.
Okay. Thank you.
It's literally the entire recipe. Like you don't have to go back to the supermarket and pick up the baking soda. Like you already have all the baking soda.
Thank
I don't know why I'm using that analogy a lot tonight, but it's true. It's true.
Yes, Susie.
Sorry, I'll just unmute myself. Robyn, thank you for joining us today. I just wondered if how long did it take you to get your first course up and running? And are you setting your courses up so that they're evergreen, or are you doing new courses as you go along?
I did it as a
environment?
launch, and then I closed it. And then I plan on relaunching again. And I'm literally going to just go back through her course and step by step again, and do it the same way that I did it before. I forgot what the first question was. Sorry.
Just if like once you've done the first course, do you then let that click over to an evergreen course? It's just
You
sitting there
can,
that
if
people
that's
can
what
jump
you
on?
can. That's not how I wound up doing it, just because I felt like I needed to regroup a little bit. Oh, you asked me how long it took. So I don't remember how long the course was. But I think I was actually 2 weeks behind of what I originally said I was going to launch in, but I did have some personal stuff going on, and I have a full-time job. So it took me an extra 2 weeks to actually launch, but I did it. And I think that that's, we have to remember, I'm also very competitive with myself. So like, I felt weird about having to lag behind, but no, it's, you want to go along with it, but if you're 2 weeks behind, as long as you do what you say you're going to do and actually finish and go for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Amazing. So the way this program is laid out, I encourage you to set a date and that you launch between week 6 and 8. So it's totally possible. I had one of my prior students, he did it in week 6. He made 8 times the investment back in week 6. Then other people do it in week 7, in week 8. And then Robyn, you said 2 weeks. So that was then week 10.
Yes, it was week 10.
Which is still amazing. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's, you did it. That's the whole point.
Yes. And that's the thing about Tina, like she's on top of you. Like she asks you when you're planning on launching, and then she sees that, when you say like, I'm not launching, she knows what's going on. So she gives you that encouragement and guidance. So you never feel like it's, sometimes you take these programs and like the person disappears and you just have the recordings. It's not like that. She's there. You can ask questions and Yeah.
What was your biggest end result? Have we talked about that yet?
I had 7 people sign up, but on top of that was my confidence in knowing how to move forward, and rinse and repeat. So, you know, I had mentioned that I had some personal stuff going on. So my plan is actually to relaunch again in March. I wouldn't wait that long. I probably would have relaunched again, and then gone back and, you know, just kept doing it. And I think the other thing that was like the biggest thing was really learning how to grow a list and attract the people that would be interested in the program.
Nice. And good that you just mentioned the list, because if you could just share, if you feel comfortable with that, if not, that's fine. How many people actually signed up? Because I know the number wasn't that big, right? And you still got such an amazing result out of that.
So I had 100 people sign up for my challenge. And then I got 7 people. But let me tell you something. In the weeks after, people were like, when are you going to do that thing again? I think next time I'm going to sign up. So there was like a lot of people. And so if you are doing it evergreen, you could totally just get them, you know, in afterwards. But I'm becoming like more of a name in the niche that I'm in. So I'm getting, you know, more followers, more people, and definitely I know that when I relaunch again, my list is going to be, the people that are going to sign up it's going to be much larger. And honestly, I felt like, you know, the first run around, your first course is never going to be like your second course. So like, I felt like the amount of people that signed up for what I had sign up for the, you know, the challenge was like the perfect number. I felt comfortable with it, but again, that could also be my limiting belief. So like if my limiting belief wasn't where it was, it could have been totally different. So, yeah.
Robyn, do you mind if I ask when you said you did your challenge, did you do it, you know, set up like, you know, this is a free challenge, you can come along and then do the offer at the end, and that's what people,
Yes.
or did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I did. It was I wanted to do 5 days, but Tina said no, do 4, because my course is called 5-Factor Focus. So I was stuck on that 5 thing. And thank God I did it, because I feel like if I did another day, it would not have went well. So always listen to her. That's one thing. For sure. But so mine's like it's like a 5, it could be a 5-week program, but people take as long as they want to do the actual program. And so the challenge this is what I was going to say. The challenge was at the end, when you were offering the program, I was not like nervous, shy. Like I feel like that was the best like pitch, and I don't even like to use the word pitch, that I have ever done. I had no I was so confident in what I had to offer, because I knew already that people wanted what I was offering, that I was not nervous. I felt so I think that might actually be the best thing that I got out of the whole thing, was not being shy or nervous about offering people what I had to offer. And so it did not feel like I was selling. I didn't feel like icky inside. I was like, this is it. If you want it, great. If you don't, whatever. Next.
Amazing. It's so
Yeah,
important.
that may have been, now that I'm thinking about it, that may have been the biggest thing I got out of the whole thing.
That's amazing. It's good. It's amazing to not be attached to the outcome. And then
Yeah.
I remember we were talking, and then magically just people signed up, and you got the one email after the other, one notification after the other, people signed up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Not being attached to the outcome, especially like on your first go around. I mean, that's huge. And also have fun. Don't take yourself so seriously, because normally that's what I do. But then I was like, it was like a game to me, like figuring out how to do all this, and it was pretty awesome.
Amazing.
Sorry, do you mind if I ask another question? I hope I'm not hogging the questions here. Robyn, for that first challenge, what time frame did you like? How long was your first challenge?
It's really noisy in someone's background.
Sorry, that
So
could be
I
mine.
think so. She actually she teaches you the whole setup. Like she gives you the timeline of like when you should like start promoting it, and then to the actual challenge. So honestly, I can't remember the time frame, but I feel like it's like a 4 weeks before. Is that right? You start
Uh,
building your
yeah.
list.
I will talk about this more in like 10 minutes or so then.
Okay. Yeah. So she teaches you the whole timeline. So like I said, like you don't have to like try to figure anything out. It's like literally handed to you, like on a silver platter. Like what to do, when to do it. Yeah.
Amazing. Cool. Anyone else has any more questions? If not, we let Robyn go. We took some of your time, which I appreciate so much. Jessica, Tess, Petra number 2, Tamika, any questions? If not, just shake your head.
I was wondering what platform would you put the course on? Because her voice was going in and out, so I didn't get to hear that. When you make a course, is there?
I was-
Tina's going to show you all of that. She's going to
Okay.
teach you all of that.
Okay.
I'll talk about this in a moment as well, and then you can ask me more tech questions about that too.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Amazing. I don't think there's any more questions, or are there?
Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tess.
Hi, John. I just wanted to know, look, I've changed what my thing is because I realized there's a product as well as the cost of a course. And I'm not feeling that my messaging is right for the horse industry. So I thought maybe that's something I'll do later when I've got this behind me. I need to get one course first and make something solid, and I'll tackle the horse thing later.
Yeah, we can talk about that after if you want. We just let Robyn go for now, and then we can chat about position and stuff like that. Okay.
Okay,
Is that
thanks.
okay?
And I will say that that was one thing that really helped me also was like Tina helps you get your message straight through the whole thing, like really, honing in on what that message is. And like I thought like what I was saying was great, and it wasn't. And then it kind of just like flip-flopped and totally got better.
Thanks, Robyn. Thanks, Tina.
Amazing. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Robyn. Thank you
You're
so much
welcome.
for today. Your time is so appreciated. I will be in touch with you.
Okay.
And
Good luck, guys. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Have a good night, everyone, or morning or day. I forget it's not nighttime everywhere for them. Bye, guys.